but you care about the coalition more than you do Sussan Ley. So to me, what you're saying this morning is you'd like to see her go.
No, I'm saying the reality is that's not for me to weigh into. Giving gratuitous advice about leadership from another party
you're weighing into it anyway, not directly, but by this action this
Laura,
morning. You know what it does to a leader.
I have to say to you, I have to say to you, and I know the gravity of the situation that we have created here, but what do we do? What do we do, Susan? Do we do, Laura? Do we stand by and just allow this to happen? I can't dictate the circumstances and the terms and what's happening within the Liberal Party at the moment. All I can do and influence is those within the National Party and protect those men and women in my party room that have done the right thing. What happens outside that is a consequence and a decision that Sussan Ley got to make. She made that decision. She refused to give back those jobs after she accepted their resignations that I said if you did, there would be a consequence. It all laid to her. The decision process ultimately always came back at her feet. She made that decision. She knew the consequence, and I've been very upfront and very clear about what that consequence would be. But the National Party room will not stand by and see three of their courageous senators done over like this. That's not how we operate. That's not how the culture of the National Party operates. And while I'm the leader of it, I'll never let that seep into it where someone can just be cast aside for the expedience of any other movement.
Your two parties are diminished now in power in the Parliament, I think it is fair to say. David, as I said before, I think you would prefer that the coalition remain. I understand why you say it's untenable this morning. At what point do you restart the conversation to get back together? Would it have to be under a different leader, or if there is, even if there is another leader, do you remain split?
Oh, look, I think last time we did everything in our power to try and keep the coalition together after the election. I think some time apart's probably a good thing. I think we've had challenges since that. We tried to do the right thing by the coalition, bringing it back, giving time for it to get up on its feet. I think the Liberal Party's still working themselves out, and we'll let them do that. And I don't think, in all honesty, it's probably best that we're not inside the tent having influence in a joint party room. I think some time apart is probably a good thing, but I believe in a coalition, but not at any cost, not without respect, not without understanding, not being forced to vote away without with having consequences hung over you. That's not how you operate. That's not the coalition that I've been part of for 9 years. So I think it's probably a healthy thing for the Liberal Party to have some time to get themselves together, and you never close doors. But we'll be true to our values, our beliefs. We didn't do this lightly. But I'm not going to idly step by and see three of my courageous senators being prosecuted.
Any parting words for Sussan?
No, look, I wish her all the best, and I hope that that obviously from here our focus will be on Anthony Albanese and what he's doing in this country. We'll be going hard, and I'm sure that we'll be able to work constructively, albeit from different platoons. But the war will still continue, and we'll just have two different armies going at it for the time being.
David, always appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Thank you.